One of the things about habit change is that you have to stay consistent, right? Or you have to stay inconsistent, depending on which direction you want to go, right? Depending on whether you're going towards a habit or you're moving away from a habit. I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Today I wanted to talk about consistency in habit formation, or inconsistency in habit destruction, right? In habit deconstruction. A lot of the time when you're building a habit, habit is all about trying to repeat something over and over again. That's how your body recognizes it as something that's worthwhile, right, in your life, and it's how your body is going to, or how your mind is going to eventually engineer that into a deep-seated habit over, weeks, months, many years, right, depending on how long you do it. So the only way that your brain can figure out that you want to do something over and over again, that it's worthwhile turning into a habit, is when you repeat it over and over again. And you have to repeat the same sort of thing, right? So, for instance, if you want to build a habit of running, then you've got to run sort of every day or consistently days during the week. So maybe 3-4 days during the week, so one day on, one day off, one day on, that kind of thing. But you have to do it consistently, and eventually you might only start out with running around the block half a mile, then you'll get up to 3/4 of a mile. You might start out only being able to run for a minute, walk for a minute, run for a minute, walk for a minute. But eventually, with consistency, the habit will start to kick in, and you'll be able to run for whatever distances you want to train for, I mean, there's marathons that people do, 26.2 miles. There's ultra marathons, which are like 100 miles. Go figure why anyone would want to do that, but some people do. But I'm saying the point is that with anything that you want to do in life, with anything that you want to achieve, consistency is one of the keys, right? It's repeating something over and over again, learning from your mistakes and changing things a little bit, but the majority of what you're going to do is consistently the same, right? So now the opposite is true of habit change, right? When you're trying to eliminate a habit from your life. Therein, inconsistency is the key, right? Now you can look at this two ways. You can be consistently not doing something, or you can be inconsistent in your doing it, right? So when you're quitting drinking, you have to consistently not do something over and over and over again for it to work, right? You have to be consistent in your refusal to do that thing. But as I've said before, you cannot just leave a behavioral vacuum. You can't do that. It's just not possible, right, to leave a gap in your life. You have to fill it with something else, right? So that's where new behaviors come in. So the new behaviors that you bring in, doing those consistently will sort of eradicate the old habit as well, right? So you've got two shots at the target here, right? You've got the consistency of not doing something and the consistency of doing something. I hope that makes sense. Just a short video this morning. Consistency of habit. That's what is going to help you out with either creating habits or destroying habits. If you have any questions at all, leave a comment down below. If you haven't signed up to the newsletter yet, then do. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And until next time, I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Onwards and upwards.